Well, boys, things have escalated very quickly here at Bongo's Garage. What we have here is a 2004 Chevy Silverado 1500 5.3 liter. Customer states there is a ride through the block. So, what we got to do here. I don't know if y'all can see that. I went from changing my transmission, rebuilding the transmission, to doing motor swaps. So yeah, with that being said, we're gonna get right into it. The research behind it. It already, I mean, the vaccine started being rolled out. But it was difficult because we were separate. There was a whole other situation that was going on that, also was going on in the rest of it. So of the, I said 7, I think there's about 10 guys not vaxxed. Most of them either 5 to 15 guys for workouts, just to see who's out there. Is there any players they can add to the roster? Their own. 36 hours, I was symptom free and feeling amazing. But the protocols. All right. So basically, right now, I'm just working on taking the air box. I'm gonna take out like the whole front end, make it a lot easier on myself, so I can just pull it out instead of jacking it up and doing all that. Yes, follow up. I tell you what I mean. That's one. Number 2 that I don't like, and didn't like the characterization, that I put people in danger, right? That I endangered my teammates, I lied to my teammates. And I already said from day one, they knew, the medical staff, everybody in the organization, everybody knew I'm wearing a yellow wristband every day of the bye week. For a week where everybody else is worried, gotta get my groceries. But everything else just seems so nuts. But we're looking at it, hindsight's 2020, right? We're looking at it from COVID can't spread COVID. That was the narrative. And that's my thing. Listen. All right, y'all. Day 2 on this thing, and we're getting closer. I didn't record much last night, but here's what we got. Getting ready to take the alternator out and this whole bracket, power steering, and then I'm gonna start unplugging everything and putting it to the side, and then I'm gonna have to go underneath and work on the bell housing bolts and the exhaust manifolds, and then the very last thing I'll do is the motor mounts, and then pull it. Yeah, it's not hard. It just takes some time, but we'll get her done. Here's the new old motor. Almost everything's the same except I noticed this. This one's got cable throttle. This one's got electrical throttle, so I'll just switch out the throttle bodies. But I didn't even know these had electrical throttle in them in 04, but I guess they do. But other than that, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. If not, we'll make it work. I don't even know what this came out of. But it's 5.3. Allegedly it runs. We'll figure it out though. I mean, whoever pulled this, look at this. Look at this. Just in case I needed the food. Everybody loves it. And just super connect the development of the middle, but sort of shit. I saw you on TV or night. Just trying to say hi.
All right, boys. So we got the cherry picker put together. Finally, about to get the new old motor. Get it cherry picked, I guess as one would say. Get it inside because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I mean, are we joking, dog? I have no idea how this is gonna go, but come on, you son of a- Holy shit, this thing ain't no joke. Sick about this. Shit. Did I get farther this way? See how strong this here reverse gear is? This son of a bitch is heavy. Yeah, I could do a motor swap easy. My dumb.
Was semi-recently affected by cancel culture over at Saturday Night Live. He is.
Alright, so we got the new old one sitting on some ghetto. But basically, you're gonna start the tear down.
Yeah, it's hard, dude. That kind of stuff's hard.
Start moving parts over as I take that one apart. Then we're gonna get under it, and get it out.
So we'd write like Danny Glover, and he'd go drive forward. Never was. We would just make it up and send this guy out.
I see. I apologize.
Here's a question that came in right here.
Alright, boys. It's been a minute since you saw me. Because Christmas happened. Hopefully, hold on, let me turn that down. I don't want to get copyrighted. But at this point in time, we're ready to pull this thing. We just got to get it separated from the trans, the block separated from the trans. And I have to pull it with the torque converter because it locked up on the last bolt. I had like this much of a turn left to go. And now I tried everything. It ain't budging. So we're pulling it with the torque converter on. It's gonna make my job harder, but we'll get her done. Basically I've been trying everything. She's loose, but because I got it sitting on a jack right now, so I've been wiggling it around, doing everything I can. But dude, she is locked in with that transmission. This 5.3's got separation anxiety. Here's a new motor. It was sitting on some shit, and then it almost fell on me. So it's sitting on the pan right now, and I don't care. It almost killed me. So I just got to get under there and get her done, I guess. But yeah, I'll give y'all another update here in a minute. It's too much, it takes too much to leave the camera on while I'm doing it, especially when I'm struggling. So, with that being said, all right, boys, this is like 10 minutes later. If you wouldn't do this, like change your motor, pull the motor from a 5.3, and you can't get your trans disconnected from your block, I'll tell you right now, I just figured it out. I've been jacking up the trans, nothing happened. But now I got, see, I'm putting in a new motor, so I don't care about this oil pan. So I put the jack on the oil pan, and it just broke loose. As I was going up with the cherry picker. So even distributed weight, I guess, put it up, and she'll break loose. anyways, let me show you what the problem is. So I took apart dang near the whole front end as much as I want to, and this thing is still too short because I got the 1 ton, and I can't push it in to get the motor on the mounts. I'm close, but not as close or where it needs to be. So what I'm doing is I'm extending this thing out. This is about 6-inch gap right here, and I'm gonna drill a hole, bolt it in, put it on the 1/4 ton deal, and I should have enough space to push it where it needs to be. And yes, I know it's dangerous, probably shouldn't do it, but I'm not gonna be lifting the motor like all the way out on that mark. It's literally gonna be up in the air for 2 seconds and push. So I think as an emergency needs, it'll work instead of going and buying another cherry picker or finding someone who has one. So that being said, let me get after it. All right, so after fighting with me all day and all night last night, finally got it on the motor mounts and bolted in. So now it's just putting it back together. First bell housing bolts and torque converter bolts, and then everything up top. Yeah, should be pretty simple. I'll say that now, and then it's gonna kick my ass all day. What's up, guys? It has officially been a week since I've had this thing, and we're near the finish line. Motor mount bolts are in on both sides. Got the torque converter bolts on. A couple of the bell housing bolts are in. So it's where it needs to be. Working on this intake right now. Then the fuel rails next. Getting all the plugs where they need to be. What I'm trying to figure out is, I don't know where the hell this goes. The starter's gonna be probably the last thing I do. Okay, so after further review, we had no spark. So I was looking around online because I'm like, there's no way this thing doesn't have spark in 8 cylinders. And something happened with the harness on the that goes to the coils, right? And the ground wire would always be the one that messed up. So what they would do is tap into the harness like I did using speaker wire and put it to ground. So as you can see, got a ground wire tapped into the wire. Hopefully it's the right wire. They're different colors, but I was just guessing. So try to jump start it again. Hopefully it runs by the grace of God.